in the middle of the bar. Josh leaves over the bar. That boy said, I heard y'all podcast was messy. Is it? Is
It
it
it could be. It
messy?
very well possibly could be. You
I'm
just
down
never
for it.
know.
I'm down for it. That's actually why I'm excited to do it.
Amen. So
Oh,
don't
I
get
feel like
scared.
it's
Don't get scared when
no,
the
no, no, no.
questions
I feel
come
like it's a
out.
side of me on socials that people don't get to see. So I'm with it.
and I love
Amen.
that. I love that. We're gonna lead you all the way out in the water. We're gonna let you drown now.
It's fine. I promise. I
We're gonna
swear.
let you drown. I know you
I'm
know how to
okay.
swim.
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay.
You say Claude certified, she certified board lifeguard. You good.
I will come and get you. I do know all the rescue tactics for sure.
I can swim. I can swim. We all right. I might backstroke through this motherfucker for real.
Ooh. Now we have to make it tough. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
there we go. There we
Now we
go.
actually have to make it tough.
What do
Oh,
you say?
okay.
What do you say? Bingo. We got action.
Cause when I call my cousin up on the phone, don't get your feelings hurt. Hey cousin. And when I call my cousin up on the phone, you know we finna jokes. Hey cousin. And when I can't get my cousin on the line, I'ma send him a text. Hey cousin. One thing about it, baby, don't doubt it. I'ma hit my cousin up. Hey cousin.
All right. Our next cousin is building culture from the ground up. Straight out of Texas, but stay making moves all across KC. He is the mind behind the Black Owned King Seltzer, a seltzer that's more than just a drink. It's a vibe, y'all. Trust me, I've been in the club one of the many of times. It's definitely a vibe. He's also a partner with Glance Nightlife app, helping people all across the Metro KC area never miss a party. Now, if you want to know where the party is at, make sure you download that Glance app. Please do. And if that wasn't enough, he's jumping on the ones and twos. He's DJing. We're getting more into that as well. Entrepreneur, creator, and so much more. Let's get a big hey cousin to Mr. Josh Lewis. Hey
Hey,
cousin.
cousin.
No,
What's
that's tight.
going
That's tight.
on?
Appreciate the
What's
intro. That
down?
made me sound better than what I am. That's tight.
Oh, don't do
What?
that. Don't do that.
You the man with the plan, man. 100 grand. What's up?
I try to figure it out as much as I can. That's all. That's funny.
If you're new to the podcast, we go through these three segments. Wazam. We're gonna start off with that one where we get a little bit of what's going on in your life.
Yeah,
What's
yeah, yeah.
good? What's good? Anything in the future? Anything you working on? And
Yeah.
what's tea? My favorite part, if y'all didn't know.
Oh wow. Okay.
Well, we get a
That's
little deep dive into
a little
your
deep dive. Figure
business.
out. Well, we're gonna figure it out. Okay. Okay.
We
I'm
we
ready.
cover all bases.
I'm
I
ready. I'm
love.
ready.
All right. So what's been up with you?
Not much. I say nothing much, but it's a lot. So you kind of went through a little bit of the gist, right? So, moved to Kansas City in 2012. I'll give you a quick rundown. Moved to Kansas City in 2012.
Mhm.
Started throwing parties in college that turned into parties after college. Always had a business entrepreneurial mindset, so wanted to build a tech company. Got to know the brother that's in the tech space, so I kind of knew a little bit about some stuff, and so wanted to create generational wealth. Knew that tech was the fastest way to do it. Did some research on that. Realized that I wanted to create an app to tell people where to party. That's where Up Down came about. Built an app for about a decade called Up Down Nightlife app. Built it up to 40,000 users. And it was literally telling people where to party while also still throwing my own parties, right?
Mhm.
And so party guy, I've worked from the security piece now to the DJ side, from running the bar, owning the bar and stuff. So went through all those stages. 2023 sold that Up Down company to a company called Barklands, which you mentioned. They bought it, bought the users. We transferred all the users for the next 18 months over to the new app. Still an equity partner in that. Don't do anything day to day anymore, but passed over what I built to them. They paid me for it, kept it cool. Realized that I was in a space where I had some cash and I wanted to level up. So I bought a spot, bought the Block 15, equity partner in the Block 15 now. Gonna run Block 15 until World Cup ends. So like end of July, gonna flip it into a new concept, which I haven't announced yet. So I'm not going to announce it on here because I got some social.
Don't rob
I
us,
know.
Josh. Don't rob us early. Don't rob us early.
I got a social media poster too to put out to get that out there. And so new
Okay.
concept coming in August. It'll be the best concept in the city. It'll be everything that everybody's been asking for years. And so putting it all together, right? So I've done the best parties for the last decade, worked at every level now, and last piece being ownership. I've owned the spot now for a month and a half. Don't take me long to learn. I got another 2 or 3 months to figure some things out in terms of like how I want to operate. And then after that, we'll launch literally the best spot in the city. So just in a space where I literally DJ, thrown a party, ran the party, start my first bartending shift next week. Like I'm gonna know everything from top to bottom. So it's just a long career, nightlife and entrepreneurship and learning everything, knowing everything possible, being inquisitive and good times, right. I think Albie can attest to that. We've had some good ones. So,
I can attest too. I can definitely attest.
Don't leave her out now.
Yeah, we've had some
leave
good
me out
for a long time.
Kansas City has shown me a great time every time I've partied with y'all, for sure.
So you have you come to Aura before? Aura stint was one of those.
Josh, hello. Why do you think we are here today? Why are we here today?
Aura stint, I'm sure we met obviously, but I was probably tipsy. My Aura stint was it was my last series of parties. It was one of those.
Very legendary. I will say
it was one of those.
If you didn't get to experience that, and then when I first moved to KC, everyone always talked about like certain bars and stuff they went to or whatever. I don't give a fuck about that. What I really give a fuck about is if you did not experience a Friday night at Aura, have you really lived? Have you really have you really done anything?
And it's a lot of people that'll be like, "Oh, Kansas City's so boring," and I'll be like, "Okay, cool, whatever. Respect your opinion." Have you been to Oral Fridays when we were doing it? No, I never. I said, "Oh, you don't know enough. You don't get it. You don't get it.
You don't get it. You just don't get it. You have not stumbled out of Aura's steps. You have not gotten on. You haven't gotten on the stages. You haven't been in a section. You ain't been in the DJ. You ain't been by the DJ. You ain't
took a bottle to the head, not knowing what was going on. You ain't done that.
Yeah.
Have you ever really just partied? And then you turn around, Josh is carrying a tray of shots. Have you ever really experienced that before?
What we doing? Yeah.
You already on your last leg.
And I'm not asking.
You about to die. Just grab the drink before you get mad. And, you might pass out after this one, but you live.
You had a good time though. Yeah.
What a time. Okay, but we're doing that thing of you explaining your journey. I'm going to ask one of the most cliche questions. What was the hardest part for you?
Yeah, the hardest. Probably maintaining like the cliche term, since you're saying cliche, work-life balance. Like I got to a point where like in my career where like I would party at night, right? So there was a time before Aura became a thing where like we had a party on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? So I mean, and it was like Aura, like in terms of people, the crowd, like it was that, right, for all week, which was my peak money making era. But at the same time, I also was the guy that would raise capital, building a tech company, got to deal with my developers, got to learn how to deal with venture capitalists, got to go find investors. So like my day wasn't I'm a nap day. It was at 8:00. My first meeting starts, right? So that time period for me, probably like it's like pre-pandemic. So pre-pandemic, during pandemic. So like 2017 up into 2021, that era for me was super difficult in terms of just like, you still got to stay in shape. You still got to be, so if I'm drinking at night, I got to wake up and figure out how to work out because I can't be the fat nigga in the club trying to tell everybody what to do. And so it was just an era but it was just an era for me, right? Where I had to really be in tune with who I was, like know when to say no to shots, know when to say no to going out, know when to so it just was a really deep era. So 2017 to 2021 was like Real deal. And I had to launch the app. Like my app, the Up Down app crashed in 2016 because we had about 8,000 people on it, but I had people from like the Philippines building it and language barrier. It sucked. It wasn't good, whatever. So went through a stage of like literally having to go learn how to launch a tech company, right? I ain't never done it, didn't know nothing about it, but I also was like a party guy. So I would step in a room with a room full of billionaires to ask them for cash. And they were like, oh, what you building? It's like, oh, I'm the party guy that's building them. And it's like, oh, okay, you black and party. All right, cool. Right. So that era was it was really difficult for me. But shit, I made it through. I'm here now and I'm all right. But it was hard. It was hard.
What was the interface of the app like? We're talking about Up
It was
Down.
Instagram. It was literally Instagram for nightlife people, right? So like you would
Okay.
build a profile from jump, right? You would make a profile of yourself and you would say your favorite drink, your favorite bar, your favorite food, add a picture, and then it would open up into like this world of people that are just posting and talking about where they're going, right? So
Nice.
it was like a scroll. You would scroll and it's like, oh, y'all, I'm at Tin Roof tonight. Where y'all at? And it would be like, oh, girl, I'm at fucking Aura, right? And so we had that, but then also in between that, instead of like sponsored posts, how you see on like Instagram now, it would be the post that we put up about the hotspots. And so throughout that scroll, you'd be like, oh, the hotspot tonight is X, Y, and Z.
Nice.
And so you do that, and then you had a back end, right? So like we collected all that data, sold it to other people, and that's how we kind of made money. But yeah, it was literally, it looked like Instagram. I built it to look like Instagram, really. So yeah.
All right. Throughout all that, what made you want to make a seltzer? Like,
Yeah.
where did that come from?
So that era was really difficult, but I learned so much, right? So like when you build in a tech company and you have to acquire users, acquiring users is such a difficult thing. You have to know people. Like you have to like know what they like, know what they want, give it to them online, give it to them in person, make sure that the tech connects with the in-person experience. And so I just learned a lot about that. And so like post relaunching the app, when we were like on our growth stage to 40,000, I knew a lot about liquor. And so at that time it was tequila and seltzers. They were the thing that were popping, right? Tequila is really hard to launch. I will launch one. So mark my words on that. I will say that here. I got something coming with that. But
you heard it here first, folks.
But it just takes time. So I knew it would take a long time. And so I was like, okay, well, seltzers really aren't difficult. It's really like it's water and fermentation. So it's like I can make it anywhere. So I partnered with a brewery and realized that it was like in the midst of like trying to launch the seltzer, that it was never like it wasn't a black owned seltzer literally in the world, America world. And so once I realized that, I like rushed to market. Like I put out a product that I actually wasn't proud of, but we were able to say, oh, we're the first black owned seltzer in America. And so that's kind of how it came about. Just research and was like, all right, I'm gonna either do a seltzer or a tequila. Tequila takes a couple years. It's a lot. Licensing is a lot. It's a lot. But seltzers, I could do that tomorrow if I run into the right brewery. And so
what's the process like of making a seltzer compared to brewing something like a beer?
Tequila. So I mean, literally tequila. If you don't partner with somebody from Mexico, you literally can't launch a real tequila, right? So you got to have what people would say a plug or a connect in Mexico to figure out how to launch a tequila. I'm not traveling to Mexico just on some humbug shit. I have a few friends that had access to that, but they launched their own tequila, so they're not going to give me one. And so it was just really difficult to find that. I found it now, but I just knew it would take me some time. But I also knew that with a seltzer, it's literally like you Google it, it's a water, sugar, flavoring, fermentation for 3 to 5 days. Somebody around me could do that, right? So I just started reaching out to breweries that make seltzers already. And some of the ones that didn't have a lot of traction and foot traffic, because my thing was always, if I go somewhere, people are going to follow me, right? So I went to a couple of breweries that were struggling to bring people. And I was like, hey, you make me a seltzer, people are going to fuck with you. And it was like, oh, okay, well, what are you thinking? And so worked my way through that and ended up partnering with a company named Water Brewery and launched a seltzer right after that. They made it. And obviously I was part of the tasting and making sure everything was right, but that's how we got to Kin. And so after that, it was just branding. And, I'm from the South. Kinfolk was the thing that we said, and it kind of just all came together. So, yeah.
So right now there's 2 flavors. There's a strawberry and there's also the mango. When I first tasted strawberry, I was like, "Oh, this is my favorite." Until you taste that mango, you chase it with a shot. It's just life changing.
It's different. It's different. Yeah.
And I know you guys been in the works and teasing. Is there anything?
Yes.
Is there a flavor coming up soon?
Yes. That's real. This is actually real info. I didn't put this out yet, but so all 6 flavors are dropping in August.
Let's go.
Right in time for Albie to bring some to New Orleans. Just
exactly.
Oh, actually, right after that, we've already signed a deal. So we got distribution now right now we're technically only in Missouri. We'll have Missouri in August. We'll have Missouri, Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, and Florida. So we can distribute all of those states. And so our launch partnership is with Dallas Trinity FC soccer team, the girls soccer team. And so we're going to be in the stadium for the girls soccer games. We're going to be on their jersey, and we're going to launch all 6 flavors at the stadium. And then as we grow slowly with restaurants, bars, retail spots, it'll be in all those states. And so all 6 flavors. So 6 flavors will be strawberry lemonade, mango lemonade, passion fruit lemonade, blueberry lemonade. What am I at 4? Raspberry lemonade. I'm missing one last one. Raspberry. Oh, the best one, my favorite, green grape lemonade. So, all 6 will be ready in August. And we switched from the brewery we were at because they were the small spot that partnered with me, and we had to go get another manufacturer so we went from 10,000 cans a week, being able to make 10,000 cans a week to 100,000. And so it kind of changes
nice.
But it took some real time. It's a lot of licensing stuff that you got to go through. I was Black, so I actually dealt with a little bit more on the alcohol ownership side. And then I also, I don't know if I should say this, but I will, because I think I'll be fine. But you actually can't own a bar and a liquor brand at the same time. It's like a conflict of interest type thing. And so I had a lot to figure out because I had just bought this spot and we were trying to grow. And so it took us a while, which is why Albie is saying that. He 2 flavors. I see the other ones. Where they at?
Right.
Yeah, I see them posted, so I'm like, okay.
Yeah. So we got them coming.
We get them.
Yeah, we got them coming now. We got it all figured out logistically and legally, so we good.
What made you go with the?
Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry. What made you go with the lemonade profile for all of your flavors?
Yeah, so we started off with just flavors, right? Our first flavor was called Top Tier. It was lemon, lime, pineapple, peach. And it was the 4 flavors that I just like doing too much, really. And then we made my second favorite flavor was strawberry lemonade. And that's the one we made. And it was so good that I was like,
it was fire.
Okay, we got something down right here. And so I just went on a spring of okay, we probably a lemonade brand because everybody was like, yo, this one right here. And so I was just like, okay, so we have a lemonade base that we know how to make. Let's just add a different flavor. And it works. It made mango, and it was like, nigga, I thought that was, like he said, I thought that was the best way. Nigga, this is crazy.
Yeah, mango was wow, I don't think it could get any better. So I'm like,
exactly.
So it just was it'd be hard.
It was really a consumer pick, really, if I'm being honest. People just loved it. So I was like, all right, I ain't gonna run from that. I'm not gonna, go off my idea. I'm gonna go off theirs. So
yeah, I mean, when the people talk,
literally,
listen.
Yeah, exactly. I've learned that and this is funny, building a company, if you're trying to build community, the best way to do it is to actually listen to the people. My career has been I've done a really good job on our branding and marketing side of just listening to what everybody wants and just giving it to them. It ain't that difficult to just be in tune with what people want music-wise, be in tune with what they want location-wise, be in tune. And it's oh, all right, I give you that. That's fine. That's not hard, right? So most people would be like, oh, I got a vision and this is what I see. And it's yeah, but you actually kind of corny, which is why you do the stuff over there. The cool people look over here. We want this. So you got to know how, you got to, leave your ego alone to give people what they want.
Yeah, I feel that also, but I think you did a good job of listening to the people, but also keeping your own identity in the stuff that you do.
Yes.
And I think that's very important. I mean, you can listen to the people, but also keep that basis of what you really started and what you had your foundation on. Which
literally.
I love that you do.
Yeah. So you got to have a good foundation. I'm from the South. I partied for a long time. I'm Black. I'm cool enough to know what's up. So that stuff stays. But that's just a natural instinct thing. But in terms of if Albie say, "Oh, this was fire," then he got to get it again when he come back. That's just what
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that is correct.
But you got to stay in tune. I mean, the best servers and bartenders and DJs give you that. That's what it is. So, yeah.
And we always talk about the experience. The experience is just, I just think it's next level. And I think you really do listen to the people and you take heed to that. And it really shows in the product, whatever you're involved in, period. It always shows that you listen to people. And not even just as the people listen to the streets, see what the streets want,
Literally, what do they want? What are they looking for? Thank you. I really appreciate it. It's pretty deep, so I understand. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah. And out of all this stuff, I mean, you're a man of many, many hats. A lot of them. Yeah. When did you find time to DJ? Like, what made you want to get on the turntable?
Weirdly enough, bro, I've been in Aura. I've been in the DJ booth for damn near 12, 13 years, right? Like,
I've seen you a couple of times, pressing some buttons, but I already know
my point,
right?
So I've also been, and this is one thing I have no problem doing. I've also been in the DJ booth with the best DJ in Kansas City to me. Like, it ain't, to me, I don't even think it's close. And so I've learned just naturally, like, if you're around something, you see it all the time. And so I've learned from Q from day one.
I was just about to say, make sure we say his name.
We know.
Shout out to DJ Q.
What's funny about this is anybody in KC that see this right here is gonna know who I'm talking about, because I almost don't book nobody else. Like, they actually get mad at me because I'm like, hey, I don't know what to tell you. I can't do it.
Right.
So I learned a lot from DJ Q. So naturally over the years, I've been like playing around with stuff just naturally. And then when I was opening the spot that I'm opening is very music centric, I knew that Q couldn't be the only person to do it. I got to go find other people. But while in the midst of trying to do that, I also realized I could just do it, right? Like, if I own the spot, I could. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just go learn. And Q, luckily, was able to pass me a premium DJ board set.
I know that's right.
Extra. And I was able to learn. Like, I've been playing for years, but like when I got serious, I learned in like a month and a half, 2 months. And I'm still learning, but like in terms of enough to be in front of people and play and be good, it took me like 2 months. And that's just obsession and liking things and wanting to make sure people are happy. So I play like, block is only open from Thursday to Sunday. Monday through Wednesday, I'm in here probably a couple hours a week just playing, trying shit. So just obsession with giving people what they want once again.
I've actually started DJing myself.
It's so fun. Ain't it fun?
It's fun. And it's really nice to be able to just kind of break music down and listen to. There's so many songs that I've played certain ways or kind of mixed certain ways that I can no longer listen to the original. I'm just kind of like, when can I plug into my board to hear this again? When can I hear this again?
Exactly. So it's just fun. And if you love music, man, and that's the actual art of it, is like, you have to love music. If you love music, you good.
Mm-hmm.
At what point did you so do you already have like the pro version of Serato, or like, what are you working with?
Yeah. So that's my point. Like, I didn't download that until I would play on Q's, right? So anytime I played, it would be like, Q, let me get your computer.
Right.
And like, all right. And once I got ownership of this spot, I made the decision to do it. I went to his crib and was like, let me play on your stuff. He said, hey, man, okay. Like, if you're going to go. And so that's maybe 3 months ago. I got Serato, plugged it up, connected it to my Apple Music, logged into a DJ pool record set, and decided to start downloading music. So it's been like 3 months, but I do a pretty good job. I mean, some people have come up to me throughout my nights and be like, yo, like, these are the songs and the mixes that I've never heard and wanted to hear. And I've always been the guy right next to the DJ booth tapping Q like, hey, you should mix this with that, because they don't get to hear that. You know? So it's a natural progression.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up. And I do want to take a little time. I know this is your interview, but I do want to take a little time to shout out to DJ Q, because he's crazy. Like,
we can talk about him for hours if you really wanted to.
It's really, really crazy. That's another person we need to have on the show.
100%.
Really love him. He's a genius. Beyonce night doesn't owe me anything. Drake night doesn't owe me anything.
Yeah,
and the way he like mixed these catalogs was insane.
It's insane.
Did we have a Nicki night too, or am I tripping?
Yeah,
we did not have one.
We have one coming. But what I was gonna say,
we have one coming.
Maybe, maybe because she's kind of doing a lot, but
not too much. Not too much.
I really love her. I love her to death, but she's doing a lot. But
I do too.
Yeah, I love her. But I'm like, God dang. But I will say the next spot that we're opening, all of the music programming is cute. It ain't nobody else. He's telling the DJs what they can't play. Can't play. They can play whatever. But like how to flow, how to play, what we're looking for, it's all him. So it'll be controlled by the best music guy in the city. So it'll be good.
Does that mean we send in our requests now, or like, you know,
weirdly enough, you'll have a QR code that'll be in the place that we open where you can request from your table.
Oh, that's what's up. Well, I ain't never y'all so fancy. Tap Q, like
yeah, you ain't never felt like you had to. Yeah, it's like
but also too, you know, I think what's so crazy. I think, and I could be right actually because I know I'm right because I think Q has like an individual like at least top 5 of everybody he knows is favorite songs because every time he sees me in the club,
he knows what to give you.
Either play Nicki or some bounce. He knows to play one of those 2 things.
No, that's what I wanted to share.
And that's the key. That's the key to Q is like when you talk about knowing the audience, knowing your demographic, knowing the people, he can do that because you get about 60 to 70 songs a night. I've learned this over time. And I'm like, oh, if Albie come, I got to give him 1 or 2 of these things because Albie's going to make sure everybody else around him is kicking it. And so it's just, Q is just super in tune like that. Like on social media, he's following you, knowing what's going on. And so he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. It ain't even close.
Shout out to Q, man.
Big shout out.
But this is the What's Good, where we get a little bit into your business, but not too much. I recently seen that you were on, you went to the Cowboy Carter tour, and I seen a little clip where you went home. So what's going on? I mean home as in Jay-Z, not
yeah. So,
messy.
Long story short, obviously I won't say too much about that, but I will say, so my best friend is Ace of Spades national account manager, right? Okay. And so obviously Hov as he owns it. And so like his so like you got my best friend, the president of Ace of Spades, and then you got Hov. So like he on, calls with him and all type of stuff, right? So within that, once he got that job 1.5, 2 years ago, it only made sense for me to figure out how I was gonna fit in. Like it's like, all right, you're my best friend, we're gonna figure this out. Figured it out, which is what ended up getting me at that spot. What I will say though is our spot that we're in, that's why I hate that I can't say it. The spot that we're opening, they're deeply involved in. And I'll put it like that. Okay. So met him for the first time, Cowboy Carter tour, last concert in Vegas. Actually ended up partying with his mom at Dreas after. And so obviously cool people because they wouldn't be where they at. Experienced that, enjoyed it. But it's a lot more to come, a lot more from where that's coming from. Like, I mean, I'm super in tune. And that's all I can say about it. So,
well, and not to be biased, I know you're a big Jay-Z fan. But the thing, the big prompt going around Twitter for a couple of years, after meeting him, would you take the dinner or would you take the $500K?
I'm going to the dinner, and I always say this too. It's funny because that's a good question. The $500K, I'm an outsider. I've done that before. I've raised that kind of money before. 1, 2. What I'm going to ask him for and what we're going to talk about and how we're going to partner is going to be worth more than that. So it ain't about actually the conversation. It's just about him listening. So
right.
Say what he would say. It ain't about, he ain't going to give me nothing that's worth that until he say, yeah, we can do this, or yes, we can do that because I like it. That's it. So I'm sitting down with him for sure. And I've actually had that, we've had a quick combo. So I'm like, and I didn't get to have the one I wanted to have. Like we wasn't at dinner, but we've chopped it. He's super down to earth and like, I mean, everything that he really presents him like online, which is why people love him, is what he is in person. It ain't no different. Outside of like seeing people in the room like damn near lose themselves when he walks in.
Right. Yeah.
Which is understandable. But he a good dude, man. like I said, and then, seen him, we talked, and then an hour later he was on stage, and it's like, 80,000 people going absolutely berserk. And it's like, oh shit, I was talking to this dude, and he on stage by himself. He ain't got no dancers. He walked out and everybody just lost their shit. It's a cool, it was a cool experience for sure. So
I feel like you've made like a couple of different career shifts. You've gone from tech, you're now, you're doing your seltzer, you're still in nightlife and doing the different aspects of that. What were the breakthrough points for these different transitions that you had? Like, what was life like right before you were like, okay, I've made it. This is my current immediate goal. And now I'm gotta set a new bar to now reach.
Yeah, it's funny because the spot that we're opening is a music discovery type spot. It was a lot at that time. Discovery is the word that's been like in my circle lately. It was a lot of self-discovery. So like every time I was like right before I started to own Block, or right before I launched Ken, or right before I sold Up Down, or right before I started Up Down, it's a lot of like I'm super in tune with myself. Maybe sometimes like in a bad way because like too much, like where I don't care about others a lot when I should. And I think for me, I always have moments where I like really, really start to like analyze who I am and where I'm at. And like, for instance, this last time of taking over Block for a couple months to open my own spot, I'm like, I'm about to be 35. I've been throwing parties for 12 years. I've learned every single thing you can learn. What else can you actually do? You not broke, you semi-successful.
Heavy on the not broke.
Well, I'm saying,
I
people
got
get
you.
to it, and so I'm like, it ain't the money part. It's more about like what else can make you learn something else, right? Learn how to DJ, learn how to bartend, learn how to mix drinks for people. Like, if this Black person that, comes in with a certain shirt on, can you guess what they drink? Like, how do you just keep pushing yourself to understand this, like, nightlife / social scene? And so I like really analyze that and like, jot it down, write it down, all this stuff. So I think for me, it's just self-discovery. Every time that I feel like my next step is coming, it's because I'm analyzing who I am and like figuring out how to push myself to the next stage. And so that's the thing that I think I've been really good at. Even when like it hurts, my circle and people around me because I don't pay attention to them or don't give them the time and the attention that they need. I'm like, it works because it's like, oh, you launched this, congrats. Those same people can rock with me after. So
but it's all about sacrifice too.
Yeah, you got to figure it out.
You got to figure it out. It's worth-life balance of sacrifice. You gotta sacrifice something to get to the top. Whether it's time, money,
all of the above.
All of the above. Like, if you want to really get somewhere, if you're really passionate about it, you're gonna do whatever it takes to get.
You have no choice. Yeah,
you have no choice. Sometimes honestly, I don't feel like getting my ass up on here and talking, but but after I'm done talking or filming an episode, it just makes it worthwhile. I don't give a fuck if like 2 people watches this shit. I just know that we're going somewhere. It's gonna be bigger than I ever imagined once this shit does pop off. But
people will call that delusion, Albie, and that's not.
It's not. It's not. I just believe in myself. Yeah. I believe in my cousin, and I know what we bring. And if anything, those 2 people that do watch this shit consistently, maybe they're learning something from us. They're learning something. Maybe whatever. But I just feel like there's always a reach to somebody in this world.
Yes, literally.
There's always
a reach. The same thing with DJing and party throwing and Aura was 400 deep, but it was 5 people that were like, that song right there made my night. Like that drink, that shot took me to my peak and I had a great time. Or this experience and the lights changed everything. It wasn't always all 400 people having a blast. And so as long as you do that, that's how it works.
So I actually met with someone recently that talked about these different like bigger brands, bigger companies, and like ultimately what they sell, What would you say, is there like an umbrella thing that you sell with the different things that you do? Or is there a different individual thing for each project that you have?
Cliche term, but it's all about, for us, it's always been discovery and experience. Like you either learn something new when you're around us or in our genres of things, right? So like party wise, it was either new music, a new brand, like in terms of liquor that we were putting you on. With Ken, it was like, oh, Black folks don't drink seltzers, but now they do. Now they're like more intrigued. So there's a discovery piece. And then outside of just like discovery and experience, it wasn't about nothing else for us. Like if you ain't learning or like actually feeling something within yourself when you're around us or around the things that we're doing or putting out, then we're not doing it right. And so always at the forefront is learn something new, give the experience that you haven't felt before. And that usually leads you to like the new piece, because it's like, most people are used to these songs, these drinks, this format of things. We're going to do something different so it can be new. We're going to do something different so they can learn this, And so discovery and experience has always been at the top of the totem pole, which is literally going to lead us into the concept that I will announce soon, I promise.
When are we getting this announcement? Because I'm so ready.
The actual video and stuff that we're doing is Monday. So like next week.
Okay.
Something like that. Yeah, it'll be real close.
Okay. You might as well just air it with us now, since we're still early on. We're early in the game.
You know what? We can make a deal online right now. I don't know if this releases all at once, and if it does, cool. Yeah, I can't do it. Never mind, because it does. Y'all almost got me. Y'all almost got me. Y'all almost got me.
Right there. I was right there.
Trying to make a deal. Look at me making a deal. Wow.
I mean, send the NDAs over. This is the first one.
Hello.
I promise. What I'll do for real is we can make maybe like a promo video to put it out together. We can do something like that. I'm down for that.
Cute.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
We'll take that. We'll take that.
I'm down for that. I'm down for that.
Albie will come and report live, huh, Albie?
He will. I know.
Listen, I will show up to the envelope opening. Okay.
Yeah, excuse me, sir. I remember you said.
Hello. Is this shit on?
No,
the mic is hot now. All right. Well, the last part of what's good. My last question of the what's good segment is: what is something that people might not know about you, or it's a double-headed question. What's something people might not know about you, but also what is something that is a big misconception of you that people always get incorrect?
Yeah. Something that people may not know about me / misconception. I'm such a party guy that I don't think people understand my upbringing was as
the church.
Well, yes. But I wouldn't even go there. I don't think people would understand. Yes, that too. But I was gonna make it a little more broader in terms of foundation. Like I don't think people understand my family, like when I go home, I might have the best family on the planet Earth. Like my brother, my mom, we super in tune. Like you would see a party guy and think, oh, he's been a loose cannon since he was X, Y, and Z. I'm super grounded. Great upbringing, super family oriented, Sunday dinner every Sunday. My cousins, we were like brothers and sisters. Like, so I come from which is probably why I'm as like in tune as I am. I come from a really good upbringing. And I think the misconception with most people that party a lot is that they have something going on because they drink in and they out and they dealing with something. It's like that has literally nothing to do with me. It's just, and so super in tune with that. I think that's a misconception. I think one thing I think people don't know about me enough is probably like how much I take care of my circle. And like how much I push my circle. I don't know if people understand like how deeply in tune with if somebody is around me, they gotta be getting to it in some capacity. And if they not, we're gonna find out how to. I think people probably don't think that. They probably think the people around me just be kicking it because we party and drink and they, get the perks of life. And it's like you can't really be around me unless you're doing some shit. So, and I say doing some shit, right? In terms of yourself, like figuring out what you really want to be, what you want to do. And I'm super in tune with that with my people. So those two things, I don't think people understand that like that's the reason I'm as successful as I am. My foundation and upbringing and my circle are like, we all gotta be in tune with things, if that makes sense.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we've been talking about it a little bit. and we're about to get into the segment called "What's Tea?"
Yeah.
It's my favorite. I mean, I'm gonna start off a medium. I'm gonna start off a medium temperature.
Okay.
Well, that means I have to go second.
Yeah, you go. You want to go first? You go first if you want to.
Because I think mine is kind of going straight out the bat. Let's warm them up.
Oh, damn.
Let's warm them up. Let's warm them up.
We get a fastball outside already. Damn.
Yeah, that's why I was like, let me chill.
Can we start with a slide? A mild slider would be crazy. My first question is, why did the Aura stint end? Like, what made it come to an end?
Yeah. The things that I can say. One, Block was happening. I was finna take over Block. So I was in the midst of doing that. 1, 2. So I was going to do that. So really, I was going to do that like February. We stopped in December, so a couple months early. One thing about it was we had been there 4 years. I felt like it was getting stale, and with some changes that I wanted to make the experience continue. They didn't want to do for numerous reasons that I'll keep low key. So that 1, 2, also like I was turning 35. Like I mean, I've been in the club for a really long time, and I'll still be in it obviously because I own it, but I gotta own it now. Like I got to a point where the boss in me wasn't gonna allow me to keep asking for things and, trying to request certain things. And so it came to an end because it was time / me not being the boss also led to the things that I wanted not getting done. So I didn't want to play that game. So other than that, I'll keep it at that.
Okay, good answer. He's media trained, everybody.
I feel like Albie when he was like, well, so let's get into the real tea.
Yeah. Now that's actually, you talking about medium, nigga. That ain't medium. Because if I was telling the truth, I mean, I'm telling the truth. If I was telling everything,
right.
Yeah, it wouldn't be medium.
It wouldn't be, but I mean, like, you media trained, you got to keep
politically correct. I'm politically correct. What you can do, what I will say, what you can do is me and Q put out a post about not being there anymore. Go dissect that post. It'll tell you, I promise, from the music to the words.
He been hanging out with the Carters too long. Now we got to read between the lines. Now we have to read between the lines.
What's funny is it's a Jay-Z song, so you're exactly right.
I'm right on it. Yes.
Is he dropping the fucking album or not?
Or not?
That's funny.
So to be the party guy and to be the person that you've been so long, where and how do you find the time to date, and do you date?
Yeah, I definitely date. Always have. I actually, so quick story. People don't know this. From 6th grade until I was 27, I was always in a relationship. I had never actually been single. I was from girlfriend to girlfriend from 6th.
That's a lot, Josh.
Oh, okay. Can't relate.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Judging. I thought we were just talking.
Okay, let me listen.
Ooh.
I'm going to judge.
That was my first time hearing it, cousin. It took me a second.
Yeah, so I was always in a relationship, never got to like live a single life, right? Okay. Genuinely, like, but also like not being the best boyfriend, put it like that, right?
Okay.
So got to where I was 27 and finally started, like I was kind of broke through all those times. Like, realized I was like 27 is when I kind of started making some money and realized that like I could do what I wanted. Had lied and did some things in my earlier days that made me realize who I was, decided I wasn't gonna do that no more. And so also
he had to change himself. He had to change
within that, realized that it was probably best I wasn't in a relationship. And so from then on, I just haven't. And so I've dated and I kick it with girls and stuff because that's a part of the lifestyle. But like I ain't really been in nothing serious since.
So did she change you or did you change?
No, it wasn't the girl per se. The last girlfriend a little bit, but not all. It was me. So okay. I just realized, it was gonna be my lifestyle and how I did things. It was best to go that route. Now, like, don't get it twisted. I've been up and down with a few throughout them times. We've gotten close and just never got over the hump. So I've done that, but I've never actually been in a real relationship since. That's all. Does that make sense?
Gonna tell a nigga no what an
What an
ass.
Why
you gonna go and do that? All right, I'm sorry. I had to get the people that.
That's funny.
I don't know if I could have gave that a song.
T.I. is top 5 for me, so that's a good pick.
Albie, my brother,
is definitely top 5.
My brother says when you do stuff like that, that means you know something, or you can't talk right where you at, right?
Albie definitely knows
there no. Listen. Okay,
you know things. It's okay though. Yeah, it's okay. You can't even say you know stuff. You actually can't even say that.
I'm trying to be politically correct as well. Y'all can't let me be media trained.
Yeah. Do your thing. You're doing it right. You're doing it right. You're doing it right.
Hold on. What me and Mikey be saying?
Both of y'all funny as hell.
We gotta. There's just some stuff I just,
Yeah.
I don't want people to be afraid to come on my show. We already
exactly.
Say, Claude, we already got this. You already got this reputation, and I don't want to.
It'd be a lot with us. It'd be a lot with us.
So it'd be a lot. Questions, I feel like I respect Josh enough not to ask.
Albie, what's funny is you couldn't say it not because of me. You just couldn't say it because you can't say it. I would be okay with whatever. I would turn up today. I don't care. But you just can't. It's just better.
Wait. But I think you're thinking of something that I know what you're thinking of right now. Okay. But
he's not thinking that.
I'm not thinking that. There's something else that I wanted to ask, but I'm like, I don't know if that's okay.
If we're on the same page and that thing that you're talking about ain't what it is,
it ain't that. But I feel like we could always cut this out. Now, there was a stint that you.
Go ahead, man. I'm good. This is a lie. I like this. This is
good. You know what? Keep all this in. Okay. Keep all this in.
We good.
There was a stint of where you and Sydney were hanging out heavy. So yes,
I mean names. We're feeling names.
Were y'all dating?
Me and Sydney were good friends. We were just really
okay.
Yeah, we were really good friends.
That's my girl in my head. I never met her before, but that's my girl in my head.
I can make the intro. She good friend. We were good friends.
Yes, I love her. In my head, like we best
just really, we still are really good friends. That's
Sydney watching all the actions right now. She was looking at every smile, every tooth. What is going on?
Sydney be with her fam. She don't be tripping. But we really just good friends. It's a long backstory to how we met and stuff, but we just good friends that like certain things in life and kicked it and had a good little stint of being friends in public, but we still friends privately. So
got you. Where is she from originally?
Technically, like I want to say it's Ohio somewhere, but she's moved from like everywhere. Like, I mean,
I don't know why.
I let her tell her own story.
A Texas girly, or
I let her tell her own story. I mean, she went to high school in Dallas. College in Louisiana. Like she kind of she done lived a life. So. Yeah.
Are there any girls that like you've dated before moving to KC, since you've been in a relationship since 6th grade? Okay.
Yeah.
Are any of your just past things that were before living in KC, before creating kin, before all these things, are they trying to now like reach out to you to kind of like latch on?
No, really. I mean, I'm friends with a lot of them still, but they ain't trying to holler, if that makes sense. So like what I realized, which is this is real, is a lot of my ex-girlfriends or even like real strong things, like end up getting with a dude after me. Like they figure it out after that. It's baby or like marriage or like they like.
And that's what I'm trying to say too. I'm in the same category. I feel like am I like the intro to economics?
Yeah, I'm like intro
101.
Yeah, I'm like intro stepping stone to the next thing. Like to their show. So like a lot of women that I've dated in the past are at that level. Because if they not, usually we still kind of be doing too much, And I say doing too much, but like, keeping close enough to know that it's possible.
Yeah, if you ever see yourself enrolling in college and you see that class, type of niggas that I don't want, 101, you might see my face. First in the textbook. It's so crazy.
Yeah, it's
I had to get that off.
I still keep in touch with pretty much almost all of them. But they all be having niggas and stuff, so it's just, enjoy it. Congrats.
Hey,
Let's see, y'all. I know that's right. See.
Actually, and I'm not the jealous type. I'd be proud and cool with it. It don't be no big deal. So I get it. I wasn't the guy that was gonna do some of those things that them other niggas is doing. So
I know that's right.
Yeah. Not they was banging on your door at night asking for her back.
I've had a few of those.
Oh, they was trying to get her up out the crib, out the castle. They said, "Come on, man, open the door, please."
Yeah, couldn't do it. I've actually had on the messy side, I've actually had a pretty successful dating life. I ain't never really had windows busted, tires slashed.
Me either. I don't think
I had a few pop-ups, but nothing where I'm like, oh shit, this could get
not a few twists you've been in.
Yeah, but nothing crazy. So I'm lucky.
Yeah, I ain't never do shit like that. I'm good for a good pop-up, curse your ass out. That's my favorite.
Okay. Yeah, I'm honestly at the point where I do kind of want to sneak a couple people, but I'm gonna play it cool, reel them in,
just keep cool,
reel them in, and then sneak them.
Just keep cool. Girls tend to respect something about me where they don't do that, because I know girls that know I've done things and be there to see it and don't say that they were there to see it. They'll pull up on me, and then later I'll find out, oh, you was with her last night. It's how'd you know? I was outside, seen it, but they didn't act. So for some reason they got the level.
What do you respect more, or what do you read as a girl being the maddest? Do you read it like is silence the ooh she's mad, or is the acting crazy
no it's neither one. It's messing with another guy. I didn't when they get with another guy, it's the peak of mad. It's okay, you playing. I'm going to actually do something. That, to me, that's the only thing that's ever got to me too, really. Usually if you ain't talking to me, all right, we'll figure it out. Or if you are talking too much, we'll figure that out too. But that I went and got somebody else. Woo.
Ooh.
And shout out to the girls that be doing that, because y'all play a very dangerous game. Me personally, I will never break another nigga in front of the nigga I used to fuck with, because girl, I like my life. I don't want to get my head knocked off in the middle of the club. That's not cute. That's not sexy.
I've had multiple experiences. I've caught a girl in the club on some bull in front of me. I've found out later. I've seen text. I've done all this stuff. I'm them when they actually mess with somebody else, this the last straw, nigga. You got to figure it out. You either got to decide you're gonna accept her back after the mess up or not. Because if not, she gone.
Exactly.
Yeah, not really.
He knows ball. Ball.
Well, he's only been dating half of his life, so I would hope
I'm glad he learned something within that, that decade of you dating. I'm glad you learned something.
It's longer than a decade. Shit.
Right.
So my next question is, you are the nightlife king, and I mean I've done this a couple of times to you before. Yeah. But how do you feel about you're hosting something or you're throwing something and niggas is blowing up your phone and getting it for free? I'm gonna do it anyway because I'm Albie, because I'm getting this bitch for free.
Well, that's what I would
like pay it.
When you act, the problem be it ain't people you have a personal relationship with is fine, because I expect you to call me, right? If you'd walked in and paid, I'd be like, nigga, what was you thinking?
I did that one time and I got cussed the fuck out.
Yeah, what are you doing? Right? So don't do that. It's the people that just only call on Friday at 9. Okay, you on bullshit. Why are you doing this? And it's really women. Guys don't guys. I kind of get sometimes, because it's I'm just a cool nigga trying to, and I know you. Women, oh my God, it's I met you last weekend. I'm trying to get in the club. You got my number. Didn't speak to me all week, but I'm back. And then not only am I back, I'm trying to get to another nigga section. Girl,
yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, Aura be having the tings in there. Or
no, they in there. I mean, in the last 4 years, it ain't a pretty girl that ain't stepped through. Yeah, we get those. Well, we were getting those. And so for me, it's
I'm talking about the dudes. We're talking about the pieces. If she trying to get another dude's section, they got the players up in there.
I know, but I can't say that, so I was trying
to.
We got you. We got y'all.
You both are correct.
Yeah,
you both are correct. There's some bad tings and tings.
Exactly. So, I respect it. My thing is, if you hit me, usually it's like you're trying to lead me on to say, oh, I want to boom, 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 boom. Can you come get me at the door? And then it's like, okay, but you get in here and you playing, so I'll never let you do that again. But it's like, if you like, nah, my homie, I'm trying to get with this dude named Greg. He got a section, but they playing at the door. I'll come get you because then I respect and get it. It just, they be trying to play games, and that's childish. Nobody got time for that. Yeah, I can't do that. I can't do that too often. The next concept we open won't have any of that piece because it'll only be people I fuck with, literally. So
love that.
We'll just put my name.
Yeah, we good.
And look, it's just me when I come to KC. I might need one.
We'll have a permanent list. Hey, cousin, I have a permanent list. We good. We good.
Thank you.
Sprinkle.
Yeah, we all right.
I said, amount of Ken sauces I bought, I better have my name.
Yeah, no, you all good. And that's the difference. Is like people that support, I don't have a problem getting in. People that don't, it's you just use me at that point. So. Yeah.
And speaking of support, I feel like you do have a really good village of a support system. And I think you do a really, really good job of like, I will say, I'm gonna say to the public, like when Josh fucks with you, he fucks with you in all aspects. So once you support him, he's gonna show that love right back. Whatever you need for him to do out, put out, repost or whatever, he's gonna do the same. Yeah. That's why I have no problem if any of his multiple companies hit me up to do anything. I'm always down. We rocking. So I had to put that out there. That's my guy.
And that's that foundational upbringing that I'm talking about. Like, family support family, people support people. I've always been that way. I've seen it firsthand. It works. So you do that with, your new family that you leave home with. So that's the same thing. Oh, damn. Hey, cousin, new family. Ooh.
Yeah. Always. Cousin.
That fit right there.
Hello.
Well, he answered all of my whiskey questions. Do you have any more questions, St. Claude?
I mean, that's as messy as I'm getting today. That's all I'm feeling.
Y'all actually, I ain't gonna lie, y'all tapped in.
I just be watching. You gotta just.
Yeah, I know. It's all love. It's all love.
And then my mom said, if you don't ask the source, you ain't gonna get
a
direct
never
answer.
Know. Yeah,
you're gonna never know. So you gotta come to the source. I can't ask everybody else. Gotta ask you.
That's funny. No, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all having me. This was dope. Truth be told, I in my career I've done a lot of businessy podcasts, and so what I've been trying to do as of late is like tap into more of this type of stuff, just natural, true podding, discussion, open dialogue things. So y'all do a really good job. I appreciate y'all having me. It's verified on my end. Hey, cousin, it's dope.
Okay.
Even if we was about 15 minutes late, it's a vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, don't even try it. We gotta be a little on CP time. We would not be hey cousin.
Exactly. No, I had a great time. I really had a great time. I appreciate it, really.
I told her, I said, listen, don't piss me off. I first cover Essence. They doing the roll call, and I'm on set, and you ain't. We're gonna start this camera.
I won't be late. I won't be late.
Please lock in on that. Please lock in on that. Yeah, lock in on that.
I hung out the night before my very mandatory rehearsal for the Super Bowl. I was out with them girls till 4:00 in the morning. I was
figured it out.
I was at that rehearsal at 8 a.m. There was no cutoff. They wasn't leaving me outside, baby. I was on that grass. Okay.
My sister was not left off of Bad Bougie.
I was not left off of Bad Bougie.
Nah, I appreciate it. No, this was good, man. I enjoyed it.
Is there any final thoughts for you that you want to share? There's anything coming up that we haven't talked about? I got
an announcement on the way. It'll literally be the best place in Kansas City. I promise to God. It's not without a doubt, it'll be the best place you can go to. It'll give you all 5 senses. Smell, smell, touch, feel, hear.
Taste.
There we go. It'll give you It'll give you all 5. And so I'm super confident in it. And when we announce, y'all understand. So thanks.
I just want to say thank you for, joining the podcast and kicking it with us. I've been wanting to do this for a very long time. And
we've been talking about it for a while.
For a while. We're surely we're knocking off those boxes that everybody keep asking about certain people being on the show. So you're one of them, and I'm happy that we got this done, and it was always a vibe.
Moving forward, if y'all need anything from me, holla at me, man. I can help with some resources and stuff too. I ain't got to be on the pod to help, but just holla at me.
Period.
We appreciate
we calling our cousin Josh.
Say less.
And I just want to say, if no one ever told you, thank you for being an inspiration to not only the city and where you come from, but as a Black male myself, I know how hard it is in any industry that being Black, period, in any industry that we go in,
literally
is very, very fucking hard. So thank you for, just supporting and always, just being yourself and just being Josh.
No, I appreciate it.
Been the same since I met you, so I appreciate that.
And it'll never stop. So we good.
Thank you.
Period.
I hate a weird ass nigga, and you're not one of them. Thank you.
We locked in. We locked in. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. If you want to tell people your socials, go ahead.
It's Joshua I. Lewis on everything. So Joshua Isaiah Lewis or Joshua I. Lewis, literally on everything. So I'm actually trying to trademark it, and it's taking a while. So type that in, look for me. I'll be there.
Period. Make sure you guys are also following Barglance and at Ken Seltzer. And
Ken
also
Seltzer, Barglance, and a new spot that's on the way in 2 weeks.
On the way. We will get the announcement. If you guys want to follow me, I am at Hey, I'm Albie, HEYIMALBIE.
I go by the name of St. Claude. I'm at ST Claude with 3 E's. And you guys can follow our show at HEYCOUZI with 3 N's.
And if you haven't watched the show, if you're new here, we always end the show by saying, if no one told you today, we love you. Keep going, keep being you, keep being exceptional. And thank you for joining us at another episode of Hey Cousin. We appreciate it.
Man, what you want, Claude? You know I'm at work.
See ya.
Girl, let me tell you.
Bye, cousins.
Cause when I call my cousin up on the phone, don't get your